Something big is unfolding, and it's got the entire entertainment world in a frenzy. Alicia Keys, the multi-Grammy-winning icon with one of the most respected careers in music, is now at the center of a shocking personal storm.
So I don't have a problem with you, Lala, and your husband.
Whoa!
Okay, all right, so wait, backstory.
Like, people are forgetting when she moved into Swiss's house to work on the music with him, he was still married to his wife, living in that same house.
So things were fine in your marriage, you were good, so you thought, but then you found some credit card statements. Is that the first indication that something was...
For years, she's been seen as the powerhouse wife standing beside producer and rapper Swizz Beatz, but new reports suggest that this power couple's fairy tale may be crumbling in the most dramatic way possible. Insiders claim Alicia has decided to walk away from her marriage, not because of a simple disagreement or a quiet separation, but because of a betrayal so deep it's got fans digging up a decade's worth of receipts. This isn't just about cheating rumors, this is about a long-term secret relationship, whispers of a pregnancy, and an entire marriage hanging by a thread. Stay tuned, because the deeper we go, the messier this gets. The alleged breaking point. Multiple industry insiders are claiming that Alicia Keys has quietly reached a moment where she can no longer ignore the signs. Over the years, she has stood beside Swizz Beatz through countless rumors and online speculation, often brushing off the noise to protect her family and her privacy. But the latest development has allegedly crossed a line she cannot move past. Reports suggest that someone close to Swizz may now be expecting a child, and the timeline of this situation has sparked endless questions among fans and the entertainment press.
I mean, we hang out with each other. We go to dinner together. Our family is one big, beautiful family. We're doing Thanksgiving. We're doing the holidays. We'll do a birthday celebration together. It is a beautiful partnership.
What makes this especially intense is the suggestion that this connection between Swizz and the other woman wasn't just a fleeting interaction, but rather something that may have been happening consistently, away from the public eye. If these accounts are accurate, Alicia's decision to consult with one of the most respected legal powerhouses in the celebrity world wasn't made lightly. Sources close to the matter hint that she's preparing for a carefully planned exit, one that would give her the upper hand legally and personally. This approach suggests that Alicia isn't just reacting emotionally, she's making strategic moves to ensure her next chapter is firmly in her own control. Public clues and secret moves. The public first started connecting the dots when Alicia was spotted in an unusually private and almost guarded state during a rare solo outing. Known for her radiant smile and confident energy, she appeared to be avoiding eye contact with cameras, dressed in a way that suggested she wanted to blend in rather than stand out. This subtle shift in body language and demeanor was enough to set off online speculation that something significant was unfolding behind closed doors. Within days, entertainment bloggers began piecing together additional clues. Allegedly, Alicia had been visiting a discreet office location linked to high-profile legal negotiations, and while no official confirmation was given, the timing and secrecy immediately fueled talk that she might be preparing for major personal changes. Observers also noticed her absence from events where she would typically appear with Swizz by her side, further intensifying the narrative that the couple could be going through a period of distance. In an age where small details can go viral within minutes, even something as simple as a missing wedding ring or a change in social media posting patterns can create headlines. And in this case, the combination of Alicia's lowered public profile, her reported private meetings, and her apparent decision to keep her next steps under wraps has left fans on high alert, watching and waiting for the moment when she might confirm the rumors herself. Swizz Beatz's history comes back. The reason this alleged scandal is hitting so hard in the public eye is because it fits into a storyline many people feel they've seen before.
And it matched up with the tour that Alicia Keys was on. And you were like, But you didn't suspect anything was going on between them prior to that.
Nope.
So it was a complete shock.
Totally shocked.
Swizz Beatz's romantic past has been anything but quiet, and for those who followed his career, they know that his personal life has often been entangled with headlines. His relationship with Alicia Keys began during a period when his previous marriage to singer Mashonda was still legally in place. At the time, this created a media storm, with blogs and entertainment outlets dissecting every post, every photograph, and every statement. Mashonda herself didn't hold back. She addressed the situation directly, sharing an open letter that painted a vivid picture of her perspective during that time. She spoke about heartbreak, disruption, and the challenges of navigating a family in the middle of such a public transition. Even though years later, the three presented themselves as having reached a point of mutual understanding for the sake of the children, the memory of that controversy has never fully faded from the public conversation. Now, with fresh allegations surfacing, the public is drawing comparisons and asking whether history might be repeating itself. For many, the echoes of past events make these current rumors feel even more intense, almost as if the past never truly stayed in the past, and in the court of public opinion, old narratives can resurface overnight, shaping how a new situation is perceived before anyone involved even makes a statement. The alleged pregnancy twist. The detail that has taken this rumor from typical celebrity gossip to headline-grabbing drama is the claim that the woman allegedly connected to Swizz may now be expecting a child.
Wanted to know why I couldn't go see him at his dad's, and why can't his dad come over and see his bedroom at our house? It was really a wake-up call. Even if we don't want to for ourselves right now, we have to do it for him because he doesn't deserve it.
In the entertainment world, a story like this can instantly shift from speculation to a serious conversation, not just about relationships, but about the trust and stability within a marriage. For many observers, this situation feels like a flashback to the very circumstances that marked the end of Swizz's previous marriage, when similar allegations of a child outside the relationship were part of the public narrative. Whether or not the current rumors turn out to be true, the parallels are difficult for fans to ignore. It also raises the stakes dramatically for Alicia, who has carefully built her public image on authenticity, artistry, and strength. From a personal standpoint, accepting such a life-altering change within a marriage, particularly when it involves a new child, can be emotionally complex. Publicly, it could also challenge the image of unity and stability the couple has projected for more than a decade. This is why many believe that if the reports are accurate, this could represent a breaking point that's difficult, if not impossible, to recover from. The entertainment world is watching closely, waiting to see if this will remain an unconfirmed rumor or escalate into an undeniable turning point in one of music's most high-profile relationships. The internet reacts. Once the rumors began circulating, social media platforms turned into a non-stop discussion board about Alicia and Swizz. Hashtags combining their names started trending within hours, and fans split into two very different camps. On one side, there were supporters sending Alicia messages of encouragement, praising her for her resilience and hoping she makes the best choice for herself and her family. On the other side, there were voices resurfacing the past, pointing out that the early days of her relationship with Swizz were surrounded by their own controversy. Comment sections on celebrity news pages filled with people posting side-by-side timelines of past and present events, comparing them to suggest that the situation might be repeating itself. Some users pulled old interviews from Alicia, analyzing her words for any sign of trouble in paradise, while others revisited old photos of the couple at red carpet events to speculate about when the spark might have started to fade. This wasn't just limited to gossip blogs. Mainstream entertainment outlets began covering the story, adding credibility and reach to what had initially been online chatter. Every day, more details are being shared, more theories are forming, and more people are weighing in, creating a media storm that's hard to ignore. Even Alicia's fans, who normally avoid celebrity drama, have been pulled into the conversation simply because the scale of the coverage has made it unavoidable. The career factor. While the emotional impact of this alleged scandal is significant, there's also a major professional dimension to consider. Alicia and Swizz have often presented themselves not only as partners in life, but also as collaborators in music, art, and philanthropy. Their shared appearances at events and mutual support on public stages have been part of their brand for years. If their partnership is truly under strain, it could shift how the public and industry insiders view them, not just individually, but as a duo. Alicia's reputation in the music world has long been tied to empowerment, artistry, and grace under pressure. Navigating a public relationship crisis could challenge those perceptions, especially if the story continues to dominate headlines. For Swizz, whose work often involves mentoring up-and-coming artists and collaborating with global brands, public perception matters for maintaining influence and credibility. Industry experts know that brand relationships can be sensitive to public controversies. A major shift in how either Alicia or Swizz is perceived could potentially influence future opportunities, endorsements, or collaborative ventures. In an era where public image is currency, both may find themselves making strategic decisions not only about their personal lives, but also about how to maintain their professional momentum. The alleged game plan. From what's being whispered in entertainment circles, Alicia is said to be handling this situation with extreme precision. Rather than reacting publicly or making emotional statements on social media, she's allegedly working behind the scenes to structure her exit in a way that protects her privacy, her family, and her long-term financial security. This isn't a messy, rushed reaction. It's reportedly a calculated move designed to ensure she stays in control of the narrative. Some insiders believe she's quietly gathering documentation and preparing a legal strategy before revealing her hand to Swizz. The timing of such a move would be critical. By catching him unaware, she could potentially avoid drawn-out public disputes and maintain the upper ground in negotiations. Those who've seen Alicia navigate her career know that she's highly strategic in both her professional and personal decisions, so this measured approach fits her public persona. Adding to the speculation is her recent decision to limit public appearances and keep her personal updates minimal. To some, this suggests she's in a holding pattern, waiting for the perfect moment to make a definitive move. In the high-stakes world of celebrity relationships, controlling the when and how can make all the difference between a clean transition and a chaotic public unraveling. Lessons from the past. Part of what's making this story so compelling for the public is the sense of déjà vu. Many fans remember the public tension that surrounded the early days of Alicia and Swizz's relationship, and now, with new allegations emerging, they're connecting those dots all over again. The entertainment industry has seen it happen many times before, patterns from the past resurfacing years later in unexpected ways. For Swizz, this isn't the first time questions about loyalty have made headlines. His previous relationships were marked by complicated timelines and public statements that didn't always align with the rumors swirling at the time. For Alicia, choosing to enter a relationship during that earlier controversy meant she has always carried that chapter of history with her, even during the most glamorous moments of their marriage. Now, the public is watching closely to see if this chapter ends the way many think it might, with a clean break. But for every observer convinced that this is the end, there are others wondering if the two will attempt to work through it privately, away from cameras. Either way, this moment will likely define how their 15-year story is remembered, and whether it's seen as a cautionary tale or a story of resilience will depend entirely on their next moves. The future of Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys now stands at one of the most critical moments of her personal and professional life. For over a decade, she and Swizz Beatz have been one of music's most high-profile couples, but now the future of that partnership hangs in the balance. Will she choose to step away and start fresh, or attempt to rebuild trust after such public speculation? Fans everywhere are debating what her next move will be. Some believe this is the closing chapter of their story, while others think a surprise reconciliation could be possible. One thing is certain, whatever happens next will be remembered for years, not just as a turning point in her marriage, but as a defining moment in her career and public image. What do you think? Is this truly the end for Alicia and Swizz, or do they have one more chapter left together? Could this be the most unexpected twist in their 15-year journey? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'll be reading and responding. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next update on this unfolding story. The next headline could change everything.